I asked 10 people to come in and get interviewed on procrastination. Nobody showed up.
My name is Leo.
Ian Patton.
My name is Ryan Tepper.
Luke Jackson.
Agam Cohen.
Mia Sonnenberger.
My name is Asher Weiss. So I had a documentary film project due, So I had a documentary film due May 19th. I'm filming this May 30th. So yeah, I procrastinate.
What is procrastination to you?
Well, it's really when I kind of get this feeling that I don't want to do anything, and I just decide to put stuff off.
To me, I guess laziness, lack of motivation, and kind of the feeling of I can do that later and screwing myself later and having fun in the moment.
Procrastination to me is that when you're being interviewed for someone else's documentary, you're supposed to come up with answers for the questions that they send you, and I'm coming up with answers for the questions that you sent me right now.
It's more of a I'll leave it for later me, but later me gets overwhelmed and stressed.
I really think it just me and some others' brains kind of work like that. Just think it's better to do in the moment what is the most fun and leave all the responsibilities till later. I guess some people are kind of wired like that.
Now, it's funny that he mentions this because some in-depth research has shown that some people's minds are actually wired differently.
But just take a look, okay? So here's the brain of a non-procrastinator. Now, here's my brain.
Those three know that they procrastinate and they acknowledge it. So why do they keep doing it?
Why do I procrastinate? Well, if it were up to me, I wouldn't. I would love to have a really nice work ethic. Unfortunately, that's not the way it goes all the time. Things I'd rather be doing than math. If I can think about it, I'm sitting in my room and I can do algebra, or I can do other things. I have 2 guitars in my room and a piano. That sucks out time. I have a computer with access to YouTube and Netflix. That sucks out time. I have other things to do. I have a social life, sort of, debatably. But, that sucks out time, and just sometimes it feels like I know my priority is school, and it should be number one, but sometimes it kind of just slips under.
I guess I rationalize it in my head because I think I can do the work in a short span of time. So I think I can do random things until the last minute and then still finish it, but then it doesn't really go that way.
Lack of motivation. It's not so much that I'm bored at the work. A lot of times with homework, I actually kind of enjoy learning stuff, but it's a lot easier to click around absent-mindedly on a video game than it is to focus on homework. So usually I take that easier route.
As our interviewees have just explained, oftentimes they're not fully in control of what they actually want to do. Even if they know they should be working, they still decide to do what's quick and easy. Tim Urban will now use his creation of the instant gratification monkey to explain why people do that.
So the rational decision maker will make the rational decision to do something productive, but the monkey doesn't like that plan. The instant gratification monkey does not seem like a guy you want behind the wheel. He lives entirely in the present moment. He has no memory of the past, no knowledge of the future, and he only cares about 2 things: easy and fun.
This is true for procrastinators. The monkey resides in their mind at all times. However, for people that don't procrastinate, their methods to keep the monkey away work consistently for them. I interviewed 2 non-procrastinators, and they shared their methods for how they don't let the monkey get in their way.
I write down all my homework and my notes. And so I write that down where a lot of people I feel wouldn't write it down until it's closer. And then I try to get that list clear all the time, including the really long-term projects.
I think it's because I used to have a bedtime, so then it was if I didn't get my homework done by that time, then I just couldn't finish it. So I felt compelled to finish it before bedtime, so I did it when it was assigned.
What Mia does is actually very impressive because she took something she learned as a kid that was forced on her by her parents, and continues to maintain it during a point in her life where she has control over what she does. After hearing Agam and Mia speak about how they don't procrastinate and how well it works, you may think that procrastinating is all bad, but for some people, procrastinating actually helps them get their work done better and more efficiently than if they were to try to do it early.
Well, turns out that the procrastinator has a guardian angel, someone who's always looking down on him and watching over him in his darkest moments, someone called the panic monster.
When I have something that's due next Monday, and it's like a page long, I will not get it done very fast. I'm very bad. I'm unproductive. Not even getting distracted, not even doing anything else. Like I'll be sitting there and typing, and my mind will go elsewhere. When there's a ticking clock, so to say, and it's like it's on the line, I'm hyper focused to that, and I'll just get it done. And I go fast, and I work better, I think, actually, in those times.
I did like procrastinate on an assignment, I feel like. And I mean, you get into these zones. I don't know how to explain it. Like you get into like a mode where nothing distracts you and you just like work for hours, and I hated it.
Maybe procrastination does work for some people, but for the majority of the population, doing things early is really going to be best. So I suggest you get on that today, or maybe tomorrow or something. You know, just eventually.